Mass shooters, black rulers, what's up to you half-truthers? Hotep-luya, that's humor. I'm past the rumors, I'm past the human. The body is trash, a bad computer, a ghost with massive tumors. Can't threaten a nigga like me with death, I'd be glad to do it. And sprinkle my ashes on my mad computer and rap into it while blasting future. And say that's the future, that's the future.
If you're looking for trouble, you ain't gotta look far without the presence of God.
The year is 5,625. Niggas is clapping and stomping in church, waiting for Jesus to come back alive. Niggas is still conscious, waiting on ET to come out the sky, stop all these crimes. Mentally ill and out of their mind. Niggas still waiting for Flint to get some supplies. Niggas is still like, damn, I was just talking to so-and-so the other day. How did they die? Why? Niggas is still waiting for politicians to admit that they lied. Since we all comrades, let them niggas street locked up in them contracts. You accepted as generous just cause the man let his boot off your neck just a little bit. If that shit was threatening, you wouldn't know that it did exist. They would've hid that shit from you like all of your history. They brought Bill not back from the dead just to get at me. They sent so many agents my way, I could start an agency. It's all about branding, feel like a fraternity. Niggas wanna brand me, niggas want Grammys, niggas want families. Niggas think I'm crazy, I don't want a damn thing. Where the fuck's the manual? They can understand me. They can understand me. All this shit must go, all this shit is trash. There is not a plan B. Way too hard to let go, where we gon' end up, where we all landing. This is just a shit show, this is just a sick goal, I am only passing.
You are nearly conscious. I've traveled so far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost. If you're looking for trouble, you ain't gotta look far without the presence of dark. Wouldn't be in his thoughts. You may know who I am, but do you know who you are? You are. These roads, they don't go nowhere. These highways are a dead end. I've had my share of losses, I've had my share of blessings, and I sure know what hell is. And I ask you this question: if we ourselves ain't perfect, then how could we know what heaven is like? So far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost.
Mass shooters, black rulers, what's up to you half-truthers? Hotep-luya, that's humor. I'm past the rumors, I'm past the human. The body is trash, a bad computer, a ghost with massive tumors. Can't threaten a nigga like me with death, I'd be glad to do it. And sprinkle my ashes on my mad computer and rap into it while blasting future. And say that's the future, that's the future.
If you're looking for trouble, you ain't gotta look far without the presence of dark.
The year is 5,625. Niggas is clapping and stomping in church, waiting for Jesus to come back alive. Niggas is still conscious, waiting on ET to come out the sky, stop all these crimes. Mentally ill and out of their mind. Niggas still waiting for Flint to get some supplies. Niggas is still like, damn, I was just talking to so-and-so the other day. How did they die? Why? Niggas is still waiting for politicians to admit that they lied. Since we all comrades, let them niggas street locked up in them contracts. You accepted as generous just cause the man let his boot off your neck just a little bit. If that shit was threatening, you wouldn't know that it did exist. They would've hid that shit from you like all of your history. They brought Bill not back from the dead just to get at me. They sent so many agents my way, I could start an agency. It's all about branding, all about branding. Feel like a fraternity. Niggas wanna brand me, niggas want Grammys, niggas want families. Niggas think I'm crazy, I don't want a damn thing. Where the fuck's the manual? They can understand me. They can understand me. All this shit must go, all this shit is trash. There is not a plan B. Way too hard to let go, where we gon' end up, where we all landing. This is just a shit show, this is just a sick goal. I am only passing.
You are nearly conscious. I've traveled so far, couldn't tell you how far. Feels as though I have been a million places at once. Many lives I have lived, many battles I fought and lost. If you're looking for trouble, you ain't gotta look far. Without the presence of dark, wouldn't be in these thoughts. You may know who I am, but do you know who you are? You are, you are. These roads, they don't go nowhere. These highways are a dead end. I've had my share of losses, I've had my share of blessings, and I should know what hell is. And I ask you this question: if we ourselves ain't perfect, then how could we know what heaven is like?
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Appreciate everybody for joining us right here at the Chop Shop. What's good? It's time to jam, baby.
They don't tell you about the truth.
2 in a row, let's go.
They just wanna feed
Houston Rockets, y'all ready for the truth, baby? Let's get it crossed, let's get it. Yeah.
They just wanna feed you like
Dubs,
I've been
dubs.
running up a check. Hey, trying to get my crew right.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been trying to do it better,
Trying to do it better, baby. Let's go.
but it seems like I can't do right. Hey, I can't do right, but I'm getting better. I can't move right without that gel. I'ma do that plain Jane without that bezel. A lot of niggas hate, so I gotta be careful. Got a gun and some money first, drawing a dresser. I gotta do right, cause I know he gon' bless us. We don't shoot that leg, but we aiming that chest up. Your homie got killed last week, that messed up. Money every week, no chest up. Stayed down from the beginning, the best love. I only care about you for the rest of. And I put you at the bed with the best of. I said I'm pipe gon' bump from the pressure. I'm way too gone for you to catch up. I say these niggas aggravating like bed bugs. I can feel the energy, that fake love. I can't fake kick it with you, no wrestler. They get a lot of new friends with the check code.
Houston
He talking that
Rockets,
money, shit,
baby,
but one
let's
bad
go.
blood. And I hate to calm down on the Tesla. Never sleeping, always around with a weapon.
y'all
Niggas
feeling
talking
out
about the
there,
shit that I
baby?
been done. All these niggas out on birth, I got 10 sons.
Put the majors up.
They don't tell you about the truth.
They don't tell you about the truth, but you gon' get the truth over here at the Chop Shop, man. Let's go.
They gon' tell you about the truth.
Let's go, let's go. Curtis, we ain't turning no music down, baby. We just won. I don't care. Let's get it.
I've been trying to do it better, but it seems like I can't do right.
What's up, Chop Shop? What's good, baby? Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm just messing with you, Curtis, baby. We getting it. We're on a 2-game winning streak, man. Let's go. Yeah, the Lakers thought they was gonna get something easy over here on the Rockets, man. This ain't the pre-All-Star game, Rockets, baby. You know, we always turn up after the All-Star break. Let's go. Let's get it. You know how we do it. First and foremost, I gotta holla at all the new members and all the new subs. What's good? What's good? Let me get at it. Let me get at it. Boris Ovum, what's good? Appreciate you for renewing your membership at the Chop Shop. Third Coast Alliance, appreciate you for renewing your membership at the Chop Shop. 4 months and running. Zachary Sand, appreciate you for renewing your membership. 4 months and running. Jake Gramillion, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Kim Douglas, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Hope with the N Inc. Appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. AOB, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Marcus Whitaker, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel. Warner Chan, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel as well. Let's get it. Let's get it. Appreciate everybody. Now, who we got in here with us, CSGs? Who we got in here with us? If you want to shout out, say what's up in the chat. Say what's popping. Put your H's up. Put anything up, man. Put a dub up. However you feeling tonight, man. We gonna get it right quick. Let me go. Let's see who in there with us, man. Let's go with it. Sigga Miggs, what's happening, Sigga Miggs? Will Pinto, what's good, Will? Curtis Ho, what's happening, Curtis Ho? Larry Atenier Sr., what's popping with your fam? Baba Shola, what's good, Baba Shola? E.F. Hutton, what's good, E.F. Hutton? Appreciate you for joining us. Rob Cortez, what's popping with you? Omni Reality, what's good with it? Kitty S, what's happening, Kitty S? Appreciate you for joining us. Devin95, what's good? Appreciate you for joining us. Johnny Johnson the fifth, CSGs, we always got. What's happening, Johnny? Appreciate you for joining us. Third Coast Alliance, what's happening, Third Coast? Appreciate you for joining us. Let's see. Dequan Davis, what's good, Dequan? Appreciate you for joining us, man. Who else we got in here with us? Zachary Sand, what's happening, Zachary Sand? Sniper him, D-Lo, what's good? Appreciate you for joining us, man. Did I say Omni Reality? What's good, Omni Reality? Appreciate you for joining us. Astro Tech, my boy, what's good, Astro Tech? JB Thax, what's happening? King 98, what's good with it? Marquise Moody, what's good with it, man? Appreciate you for joining us. DP, what's happening, DP? Appreciate you for joining us. Jose Pato, what's happening? Appreciate you for joining us. Scott Martin, what's good? Appreciate you for joining us, man. Let's get it popping. Let's get it popping. Bobby Jinko, what's good? Silent Rocket, what's popping? Appreciate you for joining us. Let's go. Let's go. You know, like I do always, got to read off the stats, the game stats. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. It was a very, very good game, man. I'm not going to even front. Who we going to start with? Jabari Smith Jr. He played 37 minutes, 6 for 17 from the field, 2 for 7 from the three-point line. 2 big three-pointers, man. Just when it looked like they was closing the gap, my man Jabari stepped up, said, not tonight on my watch. Hit 2 back-to-back, big threes, extended the lead to about, I think 11, and we never looked back after that. Let's see. Step back takes. What's happening? Appreciate you for joining us. Let's see. He was 6 for 17 from the field, 2 for 7 from the three, 4 for 8 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 18 points, and he was a plus 10. KJ Martin, 33 minutes, 7 for 11, 0 for 2 from the three-point line, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He had 4 turnovers, though. 16 points, and he was a -1. Alp had a good game. He was 6 for 10 from the field. He didn't attempt the 3. He was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 13 points. Good game from Alp. KPJ, he was the man tonight, man. I'm not going to front. KPJ did his thing, man. Could nobody hold him. Could nobody stop him from going to the goal. Let's see. He played 39 minutes. He was 11 for 16. 2 for 5 from the three-point line. 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 9 rebounds. 6 assists. 1 steal. 27 points, and he was a plus 7. Jalen Green, 38 minutes. 4 for 13 from the field. That wasn't too good. He wasn't too efficient, but he did all right. He did all right. He not the best Jalen Green game. 2 for 6 from the three-point line. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. I think he should have had more free throws. Seemed like he got hacked a little bit more than that. But the boy had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 11 points, and he was a 0. Usman Garuba, he played 10 minutes. He was 1 for 4 from the field, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. Even though those shots look good, man, he didn't hit none, but they looked good coming off his hand. It didn't look like wonky. He had 1 rebound, 2 points, and he was a -2. Tari Eason, he played 18 minutes. He was 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from the three-point line. Didn't attempt a free throw. He had 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 points, and he was a +3. Jayshawn Tate, 21 minutes, 6 for 7 from the field, 0 for 1 from the 3-point line, 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 13 points, and he was a +3. Josh Christopher, he had a pretty good game off the bench. He made the most of his minutes off the bench. He played 13 minutes. He was 5 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 12 points. He was a +3. Good all-around game. Good all-around game from the Houston Rockets, man. Red Dragon 83, what's poppin'? Appreciate you for joining us. Yeah, that was a good game, bro, for the whole team. I'm not gonna front. They came out, looked aggressive from jumped on top of them. Looked like the Lakers was kind of thinking they was just gonna win this one, like we was gonna roll over. Boys are mistaken now. We already secured probably the bottom 5 record in the league, so we playing free right now. Silas is playing. He's coaching pretty good. He's taking timeouts when they need to be. I'm not going. This the 3rd game in a row. I can't really knock Silas, man. Like Curtis Ho said last game, Silas coaching for his future, bro. He's coaching for his future, and he's doing better on the rotations, if anything else, and calling timeouts when timeouts need to be called. But this was a very, very, very good game. The Lakers, they rested AD. I guess they thinking we just was gonna roll over for him, man, and we not. They needed AD tonight, bro. They really needed AD tonight. In these games like this, being so close to the play-in or out of the playoffs, this could come back and bite them. They was counting this one in the win column, and we said, no, sirree, Bobby, not tonight. So we gonna have to pay attention to this, man. We might have kept the Lakers out of the playoffs with this win, bro. And this don't help their confidence. They was on the back-to-back, but cry me a river. Nobody give anybody else excuses on a back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody play back-to-backs. You got to be ready. Your squad got to be deep enough. You got to be ready to come out and compete against anybody. Now, the Rockets, I'm just loving what I'm seeing from them boys right now. I really am. Like, they're playing as a group. The ball movement was pretty good the whole game until, like, mid-3rd quarter, beginning of the 4th quarter. We kind of stopped moving the ball. And then, like, the refs, yeah, we had some suspect calls against us, and it started affecting how the guys was playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it almost crept into our head to like start just bickering with the referees. We seen a few technical fouls called on KJ, one on Jabari. Jabari just might lead the league in tech one day. I ain't gonna lie. That dude is feisty, but he feisty for the right reasons, man. I'm not gonna lie. He get those technical calls, bro, for real. But, bro, they looking good, man. They looking good. I can't complain too much about this game. Except for the only thing I have to complain about again is Tate. Tate did good scoring, but why the man got to foul so much, bro? Do he ever set a correct screen? Like, he just too physical. He's too physical. And he makes it well known, bro, that he's trying to, he just pushes people out the way, bro. Like, a lot of them, I be like, bro, why you doing that, Tate? You know what I'm saying? But he made some good timely baskets. I'm not going to harp on Tate too much because we won the game in spite of. But they did like bench him for the remainder of the game once he got those 5 fouls. But bro, what they talking about, man? These Rockets is gonna be so tough in a few years, bro. I can see the groundwork coming. We laying out a foundation. We're not hanging our heads no more. Our body language don't look bad. Our defensive rotations look night and day from pre-All-Star break. We actually in people's faces. We scrambling on defense. We making up for the defense. I think that was a real big thing this game and the last game, bro. Like, we are starting to play some good defense, dog. You know what I'm saying? We are starting to play some really, very, very good defense. And even though, Lakers was out, AD and LeBron, but hey, I don't care. We got 16 wins, 17 wins now, I believe. And as bad as this season has been, bro, these wins feel good, man. Like, we can worry about the tanking later. We really can't. We can't harp on the tanking aspect of it, bro, because we still gonna lose. I mean, have a bottom 5 team, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, we're gonna have a bottom 5 team. Now we just looking for growth. This is what we've been asking for: growth. You know what I'm saying? Togetherness, development. And we can see it's all starting to come together, bro. It's all starting to come together. So I'm not gonna front. I'm happy. I don't care about. We let the draft gods dictate our future, but as far as the product we have on the court right now, bro, I can't be mad. Cause this is what I've been harping on. This is what I've been asking to see for the most part. And it feels good, even if we would have lost these last 2 games. You know what I'm saying? These are still good games for the growth. They starting to learn how to close games. I can see earlier in the season when we got a lead, we were still rushing like it was the first, second quarter. But now you see they're being a little bit more calmer. They recognizing that the clock is on our side. We don't have to run and gun. We can slow it down and get some buckets in the in the half court. You know, and everything don't have to be run and gun, pass, dribble, you know, full speed ahead. It's starting to click to them. It's starting to click to them, bro. And this all I've been wanting to see. You know, this all I've been wanting to see. I don't have much for this game except let's go 2 in a row. We got us a good dub. You feel me? We got us a good dub. And I'm loving it right now. Houston Rockets stand up. The league is going to be on notice in about a year or 2. Depending on what draft pick we get and what type of veterans we get over here for next year, bruh, we might be something to talk about. We might be the surprise of the league next year. Don't be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised if we come out much, much better, especially if we change coaches. I'm still not all the way on Steven Silas still being here, bro, but if we could get a legit coach, we could get a legit system, we on our way. We on our way, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We on our way. We got the talent. Bro, we got what we need. Except veteran leadership. We got everything we need except veteran leadership. Now, KPJ, that man get hurt every game. It wasn't his fault this game, man. He got poked in the eye. Looked like he just got hit by Rocky or somebody. Like he was in Creed 3 or something. My boy, I was legit worried because I thought it like penetrated his eye and it was like his eyeball was bleeding. Blood was coming from everywhere. I don't know if he had a few things to drink before the game and alcohol and it thinned his blood out, but it was gushing. I'm thinking his whole eyeball was just done for. But I'm glad to see he shook it off. Probably got a little injection, didn't feel it. Came back and put on a show. And he put on a show, man. KPJ, this is what I'm saying. Once he get in his mind, like, he can play some good ball, bro. He can play some good ball. I still think he's the best player on our team as far as going and get a bucket. You know, as far as going and get a bucket, he could be valuable to the squad. He just can't let those mental lapses happen. You can't let those mental lapses happen. And Silas, he said something about, you know, he sat down with KPJ. They hashed it out. Like, he reprimanded him a little bit. I guess he held him accountable for his action. So kudos to Silas. I don't know, he didn't elaborate on about what he was saying, you know, what they talked about. but he said he did in fact let KPJ know where he stood on that. So kudos to Silas, man. Silas not trying to lose his job behind these kids. Silas not trying to lose his job, bro. But yeah, nice, good win, bro. Nice, good win. Very, very good win. Now, let me come to the chat, baby. Let me come to the chat. See how y'all feeling out there. See how y'all feeling. I ain't gonna go all the way back up, but let me see where I'm gonna stop. Let's see. Will Pinto. He says Lakers disrespected us by not playing AD. That's facts. I think they might end up regretting it. Astro Tech says another dub. Let's go. Already, Astro. Already. JB Thag says, what it do, Chop Shop? God is great. May he bless you all. Facts, bro. Facts. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good, bro. I agree with you on that. King 98, he says the bench start for the rest of the season. We have not come this far this season to blow up the tank. Hey, the tank ain't blown up, bro. The tank ain't blown up. The tank it's still on track. The train's still on track. We not just gonna go on some crazy game 10, 15 winning streak. Don't get us wrong. Like, as long as we in the bottom 3 of records, we still on track, bro. Don't worry about the tank, bro. The tank gonna let the draft guards decide that, bro. Let the draft guards decide that. Let these young men have their fun while they winning, bro. Marquise Moody says winning streak, Rockets already, baby, already. Bro, Cortez says Rockets pulling the Lovey Smith. Oh man, I actually tweeted that out today, bro. That will be something crazy if we just start winning all of a sudden. Like, bro, what has been the whole season? Then I believe that we was tanking. But yeah, that's kind of weird. We started winning like this, but I think the last 2 games our opponents really just overlooked us, bro. They really didn't think we was gonna be what we were, how we are. They didn't think we was gonna come out playing defense, getting to the paint at will. I think we had like 72 points in the paint this game. I think we had like 62 points in the paint last game. They can't stop us from going to the paint, bro. Going downhill, attacking. And let me lay this to rest. Jabari Green can play good with Al P on the court. So that last game against the Celtics wasn't a fluke. I mean, it wasn't because Al P was out. See, we came back and we won another one with Al P in. So kudos. Al P actually had a very good game too. He had a good game. The reality, he says that boy Jabari held down the most shot attempts. Yeah, that's crazy. They've been feeding him. I seen JALEN pass up a wide open 3 for him to get Jabari the shot. Anybody else notice that? Like, JALEN starting to trust him. KPJ starting to trust him. Sengun starting to trust him. And that's what it's all about. Teammates. Relying on other teammates. So they know now they see what Jabari is, what he is and what he could be. So now they passing up shots just to get Jabari some, good shots. They trying to really incorporate Jabari into the offense, bro. And I'm not mad at it. JB Thag says always nice to beat LA. Facts. It's always good to beat LA and Golden State Warriors and the Utah Jazz. Them 3 teams right there, every time we play them, I want to beat them. I don't care what. I don't care if it's in Summer League. I don't care if it's in the G League. I don't care if it's in the playoffs or regular season. Every time we play them, I want to beat them, bro. I do. That's just how I feel. Curtis Ho, he says, I'm coming back to this game if we don't get a top 3 pick. Stop it, Curtis Ho. Stop it. We probably just stopped the Lakers from getting into the playoffs. You know, we probably just stopped them from getting into the playoffs. And with LeBron, I think LeBron might be coming back like next week. AD, I get why the Lakers set AD, because they're playing the worst team in the league, or one of the worst teams in the league now. I think we probably moved up on the Spurs now, and I think they got the worst record. But, and then, come on, we talking about Mr. Glass here. Mr. Glass AD. You know, he can just come down wrong on a rebound and hurt his leg, and bruise his thigh, or hurt his ankle or something. And is that worth, you know, in the long run? Because I think they still probably make the play-in. I think they still might make the play-in. So is that worth having him out another 2 weeks while LeBron is hurt for another week or so? Like, I get why they didn't play him, bro. But it might come back and bite him. It might come back and bite him. Let's see. DP says dub already, DP. Appreciate you for having us. Let's see. Will Pinto says, who likes Sengun's defense today? Sengun was pretty good on defense today, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He was in the right spot. He blocked a couple of shots. Of course, he got cooked a little bit, but it wasn't just, they wasn't picking on him. You know, they wasn't picking on Sengun. So, yeah, man, Sengun, he had a pretty good game today. He had a pretty good game defensively as well. He had a good all-around game. I'm not gonna lie. Solid Rocket, he says Rockets just need bottom 3. Improvement is, I hear you. That's what I'm saying. Rob Cortez says, get these boys them likes. Man, hit the like button right now. If you haven't done, stop what you're doing. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We appreciate it over here at the Chop Shop. The more you like the videos, the more it's going to send out to more like-minded Rocket fans like you. Let's get everybody in here and celebrate these back-to-back wins with us, baby. Let's get it. It's a good day to be a Rockets fan, baby. It's a good day to be the Rockets fan. Jose Para, he says, what's up, Ghost? What's happening, Jose? Appreciate you for joining us, brother. Appreciate it. Scott Martin says, man, sorry I'm late. I was at the game. Legit the most rigged game I've seen. Like crazy delays on calls and insane texts. That was really a weird ref game. It do seem like they was really trying to hand it to him tonight. But the Rockets showed what they was about, bro. They showed what they was about, man. And you can't hate that, bro. You really can't hate that, fam. So the Rockets, the refs tried their best. The refs tried their best, but ball don't lie. You know, ball don't lie. Let's see. Curtis O says, well, no sheesh. Will Pinto, they had no center. I mean, Vando is a pretty good defensive player. He usually, I think he usually be paying the 4. But he can play 5 too. Vando, he had a pretty decent game too. Rob Cortez, he says the refs was trash tonight. They was acting like Shaq and Kobe were playing. Bags. Bobby Jinko, he says good day. What's happening, Bobby? Appreciate it. Solid Rocket, he says more important, more power to you. Rob Cortez says, come on, Curtis. He played AD well in the past too. Yeah, that was I think what was that? The last game we had played them, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Every time we play against LA, Sengun steps up. Sengun it's something about LA. Maybe he want to go play in LA or something, but he do be stepping up against LA. Step back takes, he says, what's good? I feel like I can listen how I want to. I've been working. Oh, man, good to have a day off, huh? Step back. Take your time. Go get you a brew. Turn it up. Pop one up for the Rockets, man. Pop one up for the Rockets. Jose Perez says, I didn't get to watch the end of the game. I had to go to Oklahoma and hit the dispo before they close. Oh man, you gotta go way to Oklahoma just to chief something. Boy be driving, man. Boy be driving. Where you driving from, dog? That's a nice little way. It's a nice little way, depending on where you at. Will Pinto says Sengun played good defense on the guards too. He was all around good, bro. I ain't taking that from your boy. He had a good game. The reality, he says, I kind of miss Tari being in the starting lineup. I ain't gonna lie. His confidence is just different. Feel like facts. Red Dragon 83 says, good game, Rockies. Let's go. Sigga Mig says, not even an injury could stop KPJ. Yup. That boy came back straight up balling. He was balling before then, too, though. Will Pinto, he says, Jalen gets hacked all the time. That's facts. Curtis O says, don't go on Garuba like that. All shooters have bad nights. Facts. Was that you, Curtis O? That you were saying that Garuba can play the 4 because he can shoot threes? It was one of y'all, and I was kind of doubting it, but you might have been right, Curtis. You might have been right, bro. Baba Shola, he says, we are also benefiting from the non-back-to-back games. That's facts. But hey, what can we do? We had enough of it. We had enough L's. Let's get us one for us. Sigga Migs, he says, ain't nothing like seeing the salt flow from the Lakers. Salty. Rob Cortez says, just need that number 2 pick. Who you want with that number 2 pick? Scoop? You trying to get Scoop? The reality, he says, Will, very true about KJ. I think I'm more addicted to Tari impact with the defense and overall just being everywhere without the ball. But I feel you on KJ's athleticism and easy dunks. KJ, I think he's like number 3 in points in the paint. I think he's like number 2 in dunks this year. Once that boy got that tech, that boy just started catching everything, bro. He started catching everything. Hold on, we got us a super chat from Yusagami. Oh, you renewed your membership, Yusagami. Okay. Yeah, you renewed your membership. Appreciate that, Yusagami. Appreciate that. Let's see. I'm gonna hop down a little bit. H-Town Big Steve. He said, we will be a force for years to come. Having a worse record doesn't guarantee you the number 1 pick spot, as we already have seen. That's facts on both accounts. Appreciate you for joining us, H-Town Big Steve. Appreciate it. Clone 33 says sending LA to the lottery feels good. But the thing about it is, the Pelicans got their pick. Maybe that's why the Pelicans let them beat them. The Pelicans got that pick. So, man, like I said the other day, I would be so upset if the Pelicans somehow get Wemby. Oh, man, that'll hurt my soul. Yeah, says Jalen a future all-star. Facts. Rob Cortez says are traded to the Indiana for Halliburton. I like Halliburton. Shane Williams, what's good? He says, what ceiling do y'all see Jabari at? Just curious. He could be at least an all defensive team. Like maybe, I don't know about first, but at least second all defensive team. And he can be an all NBA player, bro. He might. I think me and Frank was discussing the other day, man. He might just have the highest ceiling, given that he got the defensive prowess, well, at least the defensive body and the defensive skills to impact the defensive a little bit more than I think Jalen Green or any one of our other guys can do it, besides maybe Tari. You know, but I don't know if Tari offense will be able to. I don't know, man, because I don't like putting the boys in the box. Because we seen like a Tari type archetype in Kawhi Leonard, but man, that was a heck of a jump between Kawhi. He was just a pure defensive dude, and then just end up being great on offense. But yeah, I think it's between him and Tari to have the biggest uptick from floor to ceiling as far as offensive go. So it'll be a little bit struggling between them two, really deciding which one could have the highest ceiling. But I'm gonna have to go with Jabari because he's tall. He's basically 7 feet, and his length can bother almost anybody. Once he get that girth on him, once he get those muscles on him, the boy can really, as long, bruh, Jabari gonna be cold. Hope he just don't lose no shooting, or nothing like that. But if he can keep his shooting and he can just fill out, gain about 15 pounds of muscle, maybe 20 pounds of muscle, that boy gonna be awesome. He gonna be awesome. Let's see. E.F. Hutton says we only 2 games better than the Spurs and 2 games worse than Detroit. We still there. We still in the bottom 3. We still in the bottom 3, bro. Ain't nothing drastic gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Sigamig says Shane Williams, a taller Klay Thompson. Yeah, we actually, Frank actually did that breakdown way earlier in the season. Maybe it was even the off season that he compared him to 6'10" Klay Thompson. There is a video in the Chop Shop. Bro, the Chop Shop, we got videos for everything, almost. If you ask about a question about it, we probably even covered it, bro. We probably even covered it. Bumper, what's happening? And just scroll through the Chop Shop videos, man. We got that out there too. We got a 6'10" Klay Thompson video saying that Jabari could be like Klay Thompson. Even if he don't learn how to just be able to chop it up dribbling. If he could just catch and shoot, then play some defense, he could be elite. He could be elite. Let's see. I don't know what you mean by that. Yusugami says 44. I'm sleep, cuz. 44 in here now. Oh, yeah, he probably sleeping, man. Let 44 rest. Him and Kilo, they ain't in there to troll Shangoon today. Oh, man. Rob Cortez, he says Shane, his ceiling is sky high. I agree. Let's see. Will Pinto says, Rob, if we get Halle, oh, my God. Yeah, bro. Kenny S says elevator music incoming. Oh, Kenny S. Them lights not up. Hold on, let me check, man. My boy Kenny S say the lights not up. 35 likes. We got 59, 60 people in here, man. Get them up. Get them up. Let's get it up. I ain't gonna give y'all the elevator music, but let's get them up, man. Do your boy a favor. Do the Chop Shop a favor, bro. Get them likes up for me. Get them likes up. Sean Thezin, the 7. He says, love to see Jacob finally getting minutes. Jacob was good tonight. Jacob was very, very, very good tonight, man. I agree. Jacob's starting to round it out. He's starting to round it out. Let's see. Sigga Mig says the refs was blowing all the whistles for the Lakers. Oh, my God. It's fat. Bobby G. Stone says, I feel like KPJ has been showing what he can do as a point guard. He's been coming, bro. Got us a super chat from my boy Shark Shock. He says 7 players in double figures. Everyone got theirs. That's facts, bro. That's facts. That's like earlier I said, man, I love how we was sharing the ball. I love how we was getting everybody involved. There wasn't too much of ball hogging for the most part. Everybody was swinging the ball, passing it, moving it, cutting. Yeah, bro. I agree with that, Shark Shock. 7 players, that's what's up. That's what's up. This is what we can be. This is why the league gonna be on notice, bro. This is why the league gonna be on notice in a few, bro. Appreciate that, Shark Shock. Appreciate it. Will Pinto says Bobby has shown us flashes so many times, but it's never consistent. I'll give you that. Will. But I told you, Will, you a Shangoon fan. Let's not be hating on KPJ so hard, bro. I told y'all gotta stop the turf war. Y'all gotta stop the turf war. Sengun and KBJ can play together. You seen it tonight. They can share the load, bro. They can share the load. There's a happy medium here to be had. There's a happy medium that can go around, bro. Let's see. Bumper said they should have ref jerseys hanging in the rafters in LA. Facts. H-Town Big Steve, he says we will be a force in years to come. Facts. Step back takes, he said you was late on the stream, but I'm at work now, leaving in a minute already. You drive safe, brother. You drive safe. Jehovah Sins, what's good, brother? He says KJ went 7 for 11, open like 7 for 11. Open like 7-11. Oh, okay. I see what you did there. You kind of had me confused for a minute. Yeah. KJ, man, like I always say, we got to keep KJ, bro. We got to keep KJ, man. He's the ultimate connecting player, bro. He's the ultimate connecting player. And he's one of the few rim, alley-oop above the rim guys that we have. Like, yeah, Jalen can catch him, but it's more like fast break. KPJ can catch him, but it's more like on a fast break. Pick and roll wise or just lobbing it up there, KJ gonna go get it, bro. KJ gonna get it. Yeah, for sure. Curtis Ho says, of course it was me. Okay, Curtis Ho. I apologize, Curtis Ho. Accept my apology from your boy Space. You seen some, I thought it was just streaky shooting from Garuba. My bad. I'ma tilt my hat to you, brother. You called that. Third Coast Line says Rockets win. Hoes mad already. Let them be mad, bro. Like my mama used to say, scratch your ass and get glad. You mad? Scratch your ass and get glad, dog. For real. Shane Williams says, think half of us owe an apology to Bari. I already said I was getting worried about Bari at first. I didn't never call him a bust. I didn't never say he wasn't good. It was just like I thought his shot was gonna be better. Cause we gotta keep it real. Gotta keep it trill on the chop shop. We're gonna tell you the truth. The dude was missing open shots. He was missing open shots. He didn't look like he can create any. His defense was kind of cause I think his offense was getting to his head, so he let his defense slip a little bit. And then at All-Star break, when he was going up against the Rising Stars, he didn't look good in that either. So I was like, man, I'm biting my fingers over here like, man, come on, Bar, you got to show me something these last, 24-5 games. And he must have heard me, bro, because he's turning it on. Rob Cortez says, give me Scoot, baby. Okay, that go a Scoot in the house, a Scoot endorser. So you want Scoot over Wemby? Or you just saying if we get the number 2 pick, you want Scoot? Let me know. Because a lot of people think Scoot will fit better on this team than Wemby. Scott Martin, he says, I don't know how I feel about Sengun bringing up the ball. I like him running the offense, but he doesn't have the tempo or handling to walk it up. I agree. That's one thing he kind of do a lot of, but like I said before, Silas tell people, whoever gets the ball, run it. Like, don't look for the guard or the point guard to bring up the ball. If you get the ball, you come down, and then we'll set a play. Because we just trying to get those transition buckets, and he's a center. So he ain't going to look great doing it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to look great doing it. But I understand why they do it. I understand why they do it. Let's see. Rob Cortez, he said Scott Fair, but it works out more often than not, even when it looks like it won't. Yeah, but sometimes he get charges. You know what I'm saying? And it do look a little bit awkward when he be doing it. But it do be working, bro. It do be working. Will Pinto, he says Scott is a bit awkward. But if we don't work out on it with him, he won't improve. I'll give you that. 1 point for Will. 1 point for Will. He also says it does end up working, doesn't it, Rob? It's a bit awkward, but we end up doing pretty well. Like, facts. JB Johnson, what's good? 100. Appreciate you for joining us, fam. What's good with you, JB? Usagami, he says maybe that's how Nuggets fans feel about Jokic being the main connector and how Kings can feel about Sabonis being the connector. I think Sengun is more Sabonis, really. I think he is more Sabonis than Jokic. They kind of got the same frame. They kind of got the same game. Sengun do a little bit more. I think Sengun got a little bit better footwork, but Sabonis is so fundamentally sound. He's fundamental. He don't do nothing ooh and ah like passes and everything. But as far as how he orchestrate and get the ball in, and he can make some good passes. They're not gonna be behind the back, no looks or nothing like that. But I think there are more of a similarity between them two than Jokic and Sengun. You know, that's how I feel. Bumper says Jabari will put in the work. I agree. Benny Mac, what's good with it, Benny Mac? You been getting some sleep, man? That baby been keeping you up? That baby been keeping you up, bro? Because I know how it is, man. He says, Benny Mac says, I'm not like Silas choosing Tate over Tari. He'll never let Jatari shine. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. I'm not too fond of Tate. If you don't know, man, I'm not too fond of Tate, bro, for real. Usagami, he says, when I see teams have multiple players have double figures, it makes me smile, no cap. Yeah, that mean they're sharing the ball. They're easing the workload for each other. And it's starting to click. We running less and less ISO. Now, sometimes when it's kind of rocky, we kind of revert back to the ISO game, but we running less and less ISO. And we seeing what the results are. You know, everybody got to touch the ball, bro. Everybody got to touch the ball. Everybody got at least a semblance of offense, most of us, besides like Garuba, to where they can get a bucket. They can get a bucket. So yeah, I agree with that, you. Third Cole, she says I was in Lakers chat room during the game. They were salty as hell. They started asking who was number 1 and number 9 was because they was cooking. So they didn't even know who Jabari was? The number 3 pick in the league? That's how bad we are, man. They don't even know who the number 3 pick in the league is. Bro, either they just casuals. Everybody been calling him a bust, even if you don't know who he is, like, personally. You gotta at least know he's on the Rockets, bro. We've been the laughing stock of the league. Everybody been calling him a bust. And they don't know who my man is. And I can understand they don't know who Josh Christopher is. Because Josh, he don't get too much burn. But they don't know who Jabari is, bro. That's hard to believe, man. Got to get my grape juice. Shane Williams. He said, I think the Rockets are finally coming out the shell with Jabari leading it on. Facts. Rob Cortez, he say, I will say, I don't care how many games we win the rest of the way. Silas better not be here next year. I fell for that noise last year. I'm right there with you. I don't think... well, one caveat. If they just been making Silas look bad, but it's if Stone been having his hand in the cookie jar this whole time, you know, maybe he's been making Silas look bad and doing stuff he didn't necessarily want to do. So, with that being said, maybe they giving him another chance because he is on the hook for one more year contractually. Like, he do have one more year on his contract. And maybe they just have him as a lame duck coach next year, like, with no future with the team. But I'm with you, though. I wish he's gone, too. I do. I think we need a new system, a new voice, a more modern type offense. All the dribble hands-offs and stuff like that. It's kind of more like early, 2015, 2012 type of offense. I think we do need to upgrade our offense to more of a motion offense, bro. So, yeah, I agree with that. E.F. Hutton, he says, might be finna owe apologies to Silas. No. E.F. Hutton says Silas been playing chess. I hear you, E.F. That's your boy, man. That's your boy. I know you Silas's boy. I'm just joking with you, bro. I'm joking with you, man. Rob Cortez says, for the side, I'm not going to be surprised if Wemby goes the way of Greg Oden. Ooh. Man, don't invoke Greg Oden on nobody. That dude was never healthy. I think he was healthy, one season? Didn't he get Rookie of the Year? I think he got Rookie of the Year. But everything after, no, he was hurt his rookie year. Yeah, Greg Oden. Ooh, man. I hope Wemby's not like that, bro. I'm hoping not, bro. Even if he don't come here, I just like to see good ball players ball, bro. Even if he's not on the Rockets, I would watch him play. Just like I watch, when I see certain players play, I gotta watch him. I gotta watch him. And he will be one of those guys I gotta watch. I've been on an Anthony Edwards kick lately, bro. I just love how that boy play. I rock with Anthony Edwards, man. That's my dude. I like Donovan Mitchell. I gotta watch him play. I even like watching the young Magic play for some reason. I just like watching good hoops. I like watching good hoops, man. And so I'm hoping he don't have that type of career. I'm hoping not, bro. Shane says I'd like to see one more year with Silas. At least see the off season with him. Okay. Granted, let's say we give him another season. And if we start off 5-20, we're gonna give him 25 games. If he start off 5-20, he gotta go. But the thing is, if we stick with Silas so long, we might end up missing out on Ime Udoka or Kenny Atkinson or a nice upgrade at the coaching position. We got to strike while the iron is hot, because next year it's going to be time to go. It's going to be time to win. And we can't be piddling around here with Silas trying to figure out if he's going to be the coach of the future or not. It's going to be time to go, and we're going to need somebody that's going to be ready to go. Rob Cortez says, I don't have that worry with Scoot, and he fits perfectly with the team. I'm going to push back on that, Rob. Scoot actually been more hurt than Wemby. Scoot haven't actually been more hurt than Wemby. And the thing with injuries, bro, they so sporadic and they so, untimely. Some of these things, unless you just got a clear-cut injury history from high school to college, then you get into the pros, you could get hurt, then you could kind of see he been injury prone his whole career. But D Rose. Who would have thought D Rose would have blew out both of his knees? And I think he blew out one of them twice. Like that's just so crazy. Like injuries is so crazy to where sometimes you can't help it. You know, you can't help that you get hurt. That's why like LeBron get touted so high because it's like, bro, like this dude never got a real serious injury in his whole like 20-year career and barely ever missed games. That's kind of wild. And that many minutes on him. Curtis O, appreciate you, bro, for joining us. Good night to you, fam. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Y'all remember that when you was little, man? I remember I used to say that all the time. And then one little thing, I never thought it was a real thing as bed bugs. I just thought that was a saying until I got older and realized, oh, there's actually a thing called bed bugs. Like that blew my mind. Like I never even knew it was actually bed bugs. I thought it was just something little kids say, bro. Yeah, but Curtis Ho, good night, man. Have a good one. Appreciate you for joining us as well, dog. Let's see. Will Pinto says, yeah, I think Sengun is more like Sabonis, but he definitely can be better than Sabonis. I agree. Will Pinto, he also says Sengun got that sauce with the passes. He do. Shane Williams says, I say let Tate walk after his contract is up. Yeah, I mean, I would have never gave him that contract. Because if you're looking at his age and his position and how he played, it's like, he really don't fit the rebuild, bro. And then you drafted Tari. You already had KJ Martin. Unless you planning on like packaging them. We did hear him being in trade talks earlier, you know, right before the All-Star break, or the trade deadline, I mean. So maybe they just, you know, gave him a contract to, you know, eat up some of the, or have enough allocated money to trade for another guy or something like that. I'm hoping that's why they, you know, they gave him that contract. Oh. Yeah, but I don't get why they paid him. I would have never paid him. I would have never paid him. Let's see. E.O. Hutton says we got the kind of team can be like the Pistons team with R.I.P. and Billups. Hey, but that team was so good defensively. That team actually, like, it was a slower paced league back then, but that team was so good defensively, bro. Like Rasheed Wallace and your boy Ben down there in the hole. He was like what, a three-time defensive player. Ben Wallace and Rasheed and Chauncey was pretty good defensively. Like, bro, that was a very, very good team, like, defensively. And they had guys that Rip stayed running around like Steph. He was like Steph before Steph. Rip just used to run. Bro, I heard stories where guys would just get exhausted just from running around with Rip. Now, if Jalen can get a little bit of that in him, he'll be 10 times harder to guard. Coming off all those screens, going zig and zagging, shooting up, bro. They used to say Rip Hamilton used to feel like they done ran a marathon trying to guard this guy. And like, I'm not disagreeing with you, EF. I'm not disagreeing with you, but man, we're gonna have to take a hell of a leap defensively to get with that. You know what I'm saying? But I can, you know, I wish we could, because those are championship level defenses, all-time great defenses. Let's see, Will Pinto, they say they definitely knew who Jabari was because he's been putting up historic numbers for a team these last few games. Yep, I hear you, but you know, it's ebbs and flows. It's ebbs and flows in the NBA season. So maybe they was like, you know, like, you know, maybe he just got hot for 2-3 games. But yeah, like, bruh, Jabari just been on a tear. Jabari have been on a tear. And hopefully, like most of y'all says in the chat, hopefully it wasn't just, you know, a little uptick here and he goes back down to where he was. I think he was so high, those last 3 games he been so high and so good to where now it's like he done came down a little bit, but he ain't lost no confidence. And that's all we've been wanting to see him play with confidence. So yeah, man, I hear you. I hear you. E.O. Hutton says I'm a silence agent. Yeah, that dang diddly defense. Oh man, I ain't gonna chop up on you, E.F. I'm gonna let you make it, bro. I'm gonna let you make it. Let's see. Rob Cortez, he says, I agree. I hope Wemby does well, but there's a lot of risk with him. Facts. What we got? Marlon Perkins, appreciate you for subscribing to the channel, my man. Appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you for joining the Chop Shop community over here. Good to have you. Appreciate it. Let's see where I was at. Scott Martin says, I usually agree with you, but today Tate was good. He's miles above Knicks in my eyes. At least he could score, but I would rather have a legit shooter. I agree. Tate was pretty good tonight, except for his fouling. He was just fouling, bro. I'm like, bro, Tate, like, just temper yourself a little bit, man. It's like he gets so wound up to where he just don't get what he, like, I guess he don't know his own strength. Or now the one thing I like about Tate's defense is his charges. He could take some good charges, bro. I think most of his charges be like on point. You know, I think most of his defense is on point. His charges, that is. But when he get the hacking, he get to doing other stuff, I be like, Tate, just calm down, bro. It's not the end of the world, bro. It's not the end of the world. Let's see. Shane Williams says, win equal no Knicks. That's what been 3 games in a row we ain't seen Knicks, man. And these 3 games been pretty good. But shh, you can't say Knicks too much, bro. You can't say Knicks too loud, man, because I'm still like kind of weary about Knicks. Like he got some juju over the streams, man. Every time we start mentioning Knicks, we either lose the stream or some glitching or something start happening. So, Knicks, you good with me. You good with me, Knicks. That was Shane, bro. Don't shut our stream down, bro. Usagami says Tate's supposed to be PJ Tucker for the Rockets team, right? Yeah, but PJ Tucker can at least hit threes. He can hit some threes. Bumper says Shane gets voted off the island. You gonna vote him off, bro? Nah, but we haven't seen any Knicks. We have been playing a lot better. We have been playing better. Will Pinto says Tate was good defensively, but fouled too much. Facts. That's the only thing I got to say about that. Scott Morris says second game in a row, no Knicks. For sure, and we won both. Benny Mag, he says, can't believe we had Austin Reeves and D-Lo flopping around like fish for the dub. It was like watching some bad D-grade movie with all the bad acting. Someone give these Lakers an Oscar. Yes, and hey, funny you mentioned that because I also tweeted out, if one thing these new Lakers done learn from LeBron is how to flop, bro. Like, them dudes was flopping everywhere, bro. Like, that one call on Jabari, that was so trash. I was like, bro, and the ref was right there looking at him, bro. I'm like, what? How can you do that? Like, how can you do that, bro? What is up with that? How can you call Jabari with a foul there, man? That's crazy. Let's see. Chat man, what's good? Let's see. Shu Sagami says I like Hachimura. Yeah, I like Hachimura even when he was in Washington. I thought he was good then, bro, for real. Let's see, let me skip down a little bit. Rob Cortez says in spades, did you see that report about Wemby getting load management already? They aren't playing him so much. And for dudes over 7 foot, the record isn't great. We went through that with Yao. I hear you. I think, bro, they got so much to lose. If they get hurt, like, right at the finish line, it might be best just to shut them down. And they can ramp up, you know, they can ramp up in the offseason and get some summer league games and all that under their belt. Then they got preseason games to where, you know, you don't want to get hurt right at the finish line. So I get why they shutting both of them down, because they both pretty much 1 and 2 unless you got Brandon Miller as 2. And if anybody got Brandon Miller as their 2, I can't hate on that. You know, I can't hate on that, because I like old buddy game too. I like old buddy game. Zachary Sand says all I need next year is James Harden and Pat Beverly on this team. Oh, that boy still holding out for Harden. If we give Harden the max, well, not even a super max, it's just a max, we'll be paying Harden $58 million when he's 38. Whoa, that's crazy. That's something. That's a lot of money for an old, almost 40-year-old player, bro. That's a lot of money. And we know Harden don't keep in the best shape of his life. You know, he don't keep in premier shape all the time. Third Coastal Line says, does anyone know why KPJ was yapping so much? Did someone say something to him? I don't know. I didn't see nothing on my stream, but the dude was yapping at everybody. He was yapping at Schroeder. He was going down the bench, yapping at everybody on the bench. Looked like he was talking to the Lakers coaches. But the thing is, maybe he needed that edge because the boy was balling. The boy was balling. So I ain't mad at him, Third Coast. I ain't mad at him. Because sometimes you need that extra oomph to get you going. And if somebody yapping, bro, like, bro, that's one thing that'll get you going. Shane Williams, he says, hopefully we wouldn't go 5 for 20 with a dub. At least one first, third pick, rookie. How we playing now? Yep. Bumper says Silas admitted he did not run plays for the third pick in the draft. That was dumb. Will Pinto says, yeah, I think the Lakers bench was talking some smack. I think so too. And KPJ showed him he who laughs hardest. King 98, he says, I think the Rockets get a top 2 pick. They should at least trade one of the rookies. They can't develop them all. Who you trying to get rid of then, bro? Like I said, 7, 8 rookies. That's a lot of rookies to have on your team, bro. Bottom line, that's a lot of rookies. Let's see. Bumper says we don't need 2 rookies this year. I kind of agree with that. Let's see. Ari Shabani, he says use that Nets pick to trade for a vet. I wouldn't be mad at that. Use him to get Nick Claxton. I think we need some rim protection. Definitely need some rim protection. E.F. Hud says tape passing was nice. I was gonna let you have it though, Ghost. I just said his defensive fouling. I think everything was pretty good from Tate today. I ain't gonna lie. I just think he fouled a little bit too much today. That's all. Chat man says Silas pulling a Lovie Smith as a FU to the Rockets organization. You think that's what it is, bro? I hope not. Darkside DJ Catastrophe, what's happening? He says salute to you, my man. Appreciate you for joining us. Chatman says, I like wins, but these are now meaningless wins against teams just resting their stars. Whatever make the I'm looking for confidence. You know, I'm looking for if our guys never win, it's kind of hard for them to get confidence. they can lay a foundation like now, you know, like how. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say this gonna be our team, but like how the Suns was in the bubble, they came in the bubble and they won like all of their 8 games, and they were so far out of it, they had no chance of making a playoff. But you seen that next year, they got a veteran over there and Chris Paul, and they took off. You know, I think they was getting ready. We seen shades of it coming. And if we could get these shades of the Suns coming, like, and we can start coming, the next year we could get us a true point guard, no slight at KPJ, no slight at KPJ. Don't come for my neck. But we could get that something like that, and we could build off of that, you know. So yeah, man, I can see, I kind of see that comparison, you know. I kind of see that comparison. Johnny Johnson, he says Garuba the new PJ. That's kind of facts, bro. That's kind of facts. But Garuba don't get enough PT. Yusuf Grimy, he says Garuba is much, much better than PJ, period. I don't know about much, much better. PJ was pretty good in his heyday. Defensively and stuff, man. Garuba, PJ was pretty good. PJ was pretty good. He can, he made it hard for a lot of the opposing players' best team. A lot of the opposing team's best players. I said that so backwards. DJ Katash says, salute with a membership option. Oh, man, you know what? I didn't put it in the, oh, you know what? Let me get that for you, bro. Let me get that for you. Because I didn't put it inside of the, description. Usually I put it inside the description. Let me get it for you. I'm going to put it into the description, bro. I forgot I didn't do that. Good looking out for reminding me, though. Let's see. Y'all give me a minute, man. Let me get we want a member. You want to gift memberships, or you trying to just join, bro? Cause I can get it for you real fast. Real fast. Let me see. Aye. Alright, hold on. I'm putting it in the membership package, in the membership for you. In the description for you, bro. I knew I was forgetting something. There you go, Darkside DJ Catastrophe. It should be in the description for you. Appreciate it. Let's get it. What was I? Here we go. Bumper says, what could you get for this year's first pick? What you talking about? Trading the first pick, Bumper? I don't think nobody's trading this first pick. I don't think nobody's gonna trade this first pick. Now, if you was, you might could get you a star, bro. You might could get you a star, and maybe even a. People got Wemby so high, bro. Like, you might could get you a star and another good backup. Like, real talk, and maybe even a draft pick later on the line. You know, later along the line, man. They high on this kid. They calling them generational. They real high on this kid, bro. So you might can net you something good, man. But I don't see nobody trading it. I don't see nobody, even if it's the Warriors or the Celtics or the Bucks or anybody. If you really good, it don't matter. I think they keeping this pick, number one. That's kind of like Zion. Like if whoever got that pick, they was picking Zion, no doubt. Even though I can argue Ja Morant been better. He's been a little bit more healthy, but now Ja Morant done just messed up. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trading this pick, bro. Ain't nobody trading it. Shane says Garuba and PJ is a hard one. Man, I can't really decide who's better. I still take PJ because his corner threes were always buckets. Facts. Ari Shabani, he says PJ corner three was so overrated, bro. I think later down the line he started missing more, but like earlier, like 2018, 2017, even kind of 2019, his three ball was straight. His three ball was straight. I think he just got so many opportunities, of course, James Harden, that he had more opportunities to shoot them, so he made a little bit more of them, you know. So I think that's what it is. Darkside DJ Catastrophe, he says we need B Miller and Ed a day. We can figure out the rest after we sign a free agent or two. I mean, yeah, Day, man, he's a rim protector, ain't he? He's a legit rim protector, bro. And B Miller, man, I don't have nothing negative about B Miller. Like I said, I can see if you have him like your number 2 or your number 3, if you put him over A-Man right now, because I think he's playing against legit players that's gonna have a chance in the league. I don't think too many of them OTE guys gonna be in the league, you know. And then Scoot, I don't know if he gonna ever get down, down lower than Scoot, but I have seen a couple of drafts to where, he was lower than Scoot. I think like if Charlotte got the number 2 pick, I think they had like Charlotte maybe taking Brandon Miller, because they do need a 3. You know, they need a 3 too. And I think we kind of need a 3 too. We still got some. We can use another point guard. We can use another 3, and you know we can use another center. Like I think the 4 and the 2 and the 4 is kind of sold up. JALEN and Jabari, I think they got those 2 positions sold up. EF Hutton says, I'm with you on the confidence thing. I knew you would see it my way, EF. I knew you would see it my way, brother. Chatman says, I'm with you with the confidence, but the core I would personally keep didn't have a good game. No slight at KPJ or Tate, but they're not part of my future core. Tate definitely not. You know, Tate definitely not. But KPJ, he can, I wouldn't say like the starting core, but like I always say, man, he could be a good, even if we have to relegate him to the bench, which I don't think he'll be very, very happy about. But I can see him still being, you know, a significant part of this team. A 6-man, 6 men usually win a lot of games. If you got a good 6-man, bro, like Lou Williams used to come off the bench and just cook. Eric Gordon used to come off the bench and just cook. And if you got that level of talent coming off the bench, he could be very, very valuable on this squad. Because one thing about it, you don't want a big drop-off when you got to substitute your starters out. You still want a competent player and somebody that's good enough to either facilitate for everybody else or to get his own bucket. And I think KPJ kind of fits the mold of both of them in a sense when he get in his head that he want to pass, you know, and he want to play, and he don't want to just have tunnel vision just scoring. But as a 6-man, ain't nothing wrong with just going in there and scoring, because that's your job basically. That's usually your job. Go get a bucket. Solid Rocket, he says playing Knicks is too obvious tanking. Yeah, I agree. That was real tanking. KJ says refs tried to throw this game just like all the other ones. This will be an interesting summer for us, though. I agree. Like I said, this is probably one of the most pivotal summers since we drafted Hakeem, bro. Like, we drafted Hakeem and we passed on Mike. And I think we could have had Mike, bro. I think they was trying to trade Who they was trying to trade? I think somebody wanted Samson or somebody like that for Mike, and we wouldn't do it. Let's see. DJ Clash says I'm trying to join. Oh, okay. It didn't work for you, brother. Let me know if it didn't work for you because I put it in the link. I put it in the description, bro. Johnny Johnson says if and God forbid Wemby had an injury before the draft, where he was out of the whole next season like Chet this year, would he still go to number one? Definitely. I still think he would go number one. I ain't gonna lie, I still think he would go number one. Most teams would just write off as it a fluke. You know, they would have to get proven wrong. And I still think most teams would get laughed at if they didn't take him number one, even if he had an injury. You know what I'm saying? I still think teams will take him number one, dog. I really do. Yusugami says he definitely going second. I think he's still going number one. Kenny Ed says his master is Jamal Crawford. That's a good comparison. That's a good comparison. Let's see. Marquise Moody says Johnny Johnson, you dang straight he does. Let's see. Clone 33 says Manu 6-man GOAT. Yeah, he's the best 6-man probably to ever play. He probably is, bro. I agree with that. Zachary saying Jamal Crawford was a hell of a 6-man for the Clippers back in the day. Facts. Lou Williams wasn't bad either, 6-man. Kenny Ed says he was a great 6-man everywhere. Facts. Facts. I agree, man. I agree. Now, before I get up out of here, I'm going to shut it down a little early tonight. I know y'all be having something to do. I know y'all got something to do. And I got something to do in the morning as well. So I ain't going to stay up all the way straight to 12, man. I might shut it down in about 5-10 minutes. Astro Tech, he says Lou was really good. Facts. JB Thack says Green ain't got no grit. As far as what, JB? As far as what? I think he's showing grit. I really do. I think he's showing that since the haircut, bro. Since the haircut. Told y'all, man, once that boy cut his hair, it was gonna be a different story. Since the haircut, bro, I think he been showing more effort on defense for sure. You know, as for sure. Like he been playing defense like he don't have the biggest body. So it's like it seemed like he don't give effort, but really he's not big enough to stop a lot of guys. You know, like he's lighting the ass, man. He's lighting the ass. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Ed says only Lou Will and Jamal Crawford the only two to win 6-man 3 times. Facts. Facts. E.F. Hutton says 1984 the Portland Trail Blazers offered the Rockets the number 2 pick in the draft as well as Drexler for Ralph Sampson. Yep. I knew it was something like that. Ooh. But do you think if we would have got Drexler, we still would have drafted Jordan? I don't know. That's kind of. I don't know. I'm thinking, man, like, cause him and Jordan would have been almost redundant on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. JB Thack says as far as is he lazy? Defensively, I don't know. I wouldn't say he lazy. I would say sometimes he get in his head and he don't try all the time. But I don't think he's lazy in that sense. You know. Let's see. Daquan, he says Bari is a great player. Facts. E.F. Hutton says that's Drex, MJ, and Dream. Yeah, but I think in today's league, yeah, we probably would have done it. And MJ and Drex probably wouldn't been so redundant. You know, but back then, it was so positional. Like, we played a lot of positionless ball right now. The way the game has evolved and the way everything has gone, like, they definitely could have played together in this type of generation. But back then, they was almost like the same player almost. Until Jordan was better, no doubt. But I don't think we would have still drafted Jordan. Zach says, when is the fan base? He says, going to stop judging these young guys off one game. Never, man. That's what they do. That's what they do. Okay. My boy Darkside DJ Catastrophe. He found the membership button. Salute to you, DJ. Salute to you, my man. Okay, you renewed it for your second month, 2 months of running. My boy Darkside DJ Catastrophe. Good looking out, brother. Good looking out. Appreciate it. Jay Bangs says, Wimby or Scoop? And can you give a genuine reason for which one would be better or worse? Of course, I would say Wimby. Because I think Wimby is truly have the potential to be generational. With his size, with his fluidness, with his skill set, he can hit threes. His defensive prowess. He a true rim protector. There's not much he can't do at being 7'4". So I'm always in basketball. Even if a guy's talent level is kind of even, I will always take the bigger guy, just because it's basketball, you know, like for real. So I'm gonna have to go with Wimby. Now, I think Scoot is a very, very good prospect. I just don't think he's generational. I just don't think he's generational. But yeah, I always in basketball I gotta go with the taller guy, even if the like I said, the other guy have a similar skill set to him. So I'm gonna have to go with Wimby, of course. I'm gonna have to go with Wimby. Now, I know a lot of people, on the injury, the injury. I always have concerns with injuries, especially when guys get over 7 foot. I legit always have concerns with injuries. But I think just because a dude might get hurt, that don't mean the dude will get hurt. If that makes sense to you. So, passing up on a talent just because you think he might get hurt, that ain't a legit reason to not draft him. That's not a legit reason to not draft him, because a 5'2" guy can get hurt. A 6'3" guy can get hurt. Like that, like I said earlier, D Rose. Nobody thought D Rose was gonna do like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hear what you're saying, Jay Bangs, but yeah, I'm always gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the bigger guy. JB Thack says Drexler at the 3. Yeah, I hear you, but they didn't play that type of ball back then. They didn't play that type of ball. Kenny Ed says might have drafted Barkley and had him earlier. That would have been cold. Hakeem and Barkley together, man, that would have been, instead of waiting until they older, you know what I'm saying, and waiting until they all get old, and I think they was all like 34, 35 when they finally got together. So a young Hakeem and a young Barkley, bruh, I think they would have been dangerous. I think they would have been dangerous. Let's see. E.F. Hutton says, man, we had Craig Elo, but Louis Lloyd was the truth. Craig Elo. We had Craig Elo over here, did we? Oh yeah, we did. I don't know why I'm thinking about old buddy from the Cavaliers, Mark Price. I don't know why I was thinking about Mark Price. I don't know why I had Mark Price in my head. Let's see. Dequan says we need Tate and Knicks out of here. And also Frank, yeah, I hear you, bro. We need, yeah, I agree. Tate and Knicks can march. Move on down the road. Clone 33 says you can't teach 674 facts. Let's see. Dequan says I have Brandon Miller over Scoop. Oh, I'm gonna wait to the tourney, bro. Cause Scoop gonna be chilling at home for a little while. I'm gonna wait to the tourney, and if Brandon Miller shine in the tourney, I just might bump him up. The tourney start next week? So yeah, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be locked and loaded watching these games, bro. Let's see. E.F. Hutton says can't teach plantar fasciitis either. Good one, E.F. Oh man, you wild, fam. You wild, man. you right, but you wild. Jay Baines says great answer. Subscribe, brother. Appreciate you for subscribing, man. I ain't getting no notification yet, but I'm hoping you subscribe. Good looking out. Marlon Perkins, he had subscribed earlier. Darkside DJ Catastrophe says salute third code. Let's see. Clone 33 says Barkley was 34, but body of a 44 at that point of his career. That's facts. JB Thack says we had Brent Price. Okay, I knew it was one of them Price boys. I was thinking about Price boys. Man, I'm getting old, bro. Like a lot of that stuff starting to get cloudy. I done seen so many players come in and go out and come in and go out. Especially if they just wasn't here like a long time. It's kind of hard for me to just bring them back up out of my psyche like I used to, bruh. You know? But I used to just be able to bring them out. You know what I'm saying? Zane, what's good, Zane? Zane says Sengun played for his spot tonight after hearing the haters. Okay. Got us another Sengun fan in the building. E.F. Hutton says, nah, you right, Craig Elo, the shot MJ damn near knocked the boy head off. Yeah. Zane says Jehovah Quinierly is nice and underrated. Jovan Quinierly. I'm gonna have to check him out, bro. I haven't heard of him yet. What team he play for? What college he go to? Or is he overseas? Let me know, Zane. Is he overseas or is he in college? I'm gonna start keeping note because I'm about to start watching these games, man. I need to see. Zane says Tate need to be traded. He be out there playing ISO ball, and that's facts. That's all the way facts, bro. He really do. Let's see. Scoop Channel, what's good? He says just finished my coffee. But the beginning of the day with the Rockets win is nice. Already, Scoop. Don't make it an Irish coffee, bro. It's too early to be getting Irish. Oh, man. Appreciate you for joining us, brother. Zane says Alabama with Brandon Miller. Okay. You with that on the Alabama squad. Maybe I'm just reading his name wrong. Maybe I ain't say his name right because that didn't ring a bell. Let's see. Daquan Davis says, I would have traded Tate for John Collins. Facts. Third Coast Line says Tate spent some time playing with the 5 at Ohio. Interestingly enough, D-Lo was on that team too. That's why he been playing like that. Oh, he was on that same team. You right. You right about that. Your boy Bayshawn. Clone 33 says Tate getting the heat Knicks got last month. Hey, facts. We can't pick on Knicks because Knicks ain't been playing, bro. So we gotta go up, run. Nah, but I mean, I think Tate is just in a awkward position because they be making him play out of position. You know, Tate is more like a 3. But we be having bro playing point guards. Then we be having bro playing center and power forward. It's like, bro, just play this man at the right position. Cause he get put in a awkward position most times. You know what I'm saying? They really be putting Tate in an awkward position. But he's the most savvy on defense, so well, he knows all the defensive schemes and everything. So I know why he be on there doing like that. I ain't have time to get a cup. Let's see. Zane says Javon Quinnerly. Oh, Quinnerly. All right. I got you. He said he was top 5 point guard in Trae Young draft class. What? He's still there? What is he? A senior? He a senior or something, bro? Third Coast Line says Tate is a small forward, but he's used like Draymond. Yeah, that's facts, but I don't think he needs to be used like that. You know, I don't think he needs to be used like that. I think they need to put that man at the 3. His rightful position. Clone 33 says true. A 4 last season and point guard this season. That's crazy how Silas be using this man. Mismanaging his assets again. When we got Tata that could be a backup point guard. Let's see. Daquan Davis says Tate can shoot. I'm still looking for that shot he working on. Go ask your boy Kelly Eco. He wrote the article. Maybe he seen something we didn't see, Daquan. You know what I'm saying? Kelly be just a mouthpiece. Let's see. Zane says senior, he was SEC MVP last year for Alabama. Okay. That's why. I knew I was like, man, bro must be old as hell. And on the cool, like, don't get me wrong, like seniors when they usually come out, they usually have, you know, a high floor, but a very low ceiling. You know, usually they kind of already, I wouldn't say as good as they can get or gonna get, but they really don't have too much room to get better. If you understand what I'm saying. Like usually you stay in college for 4 years, usually you what, 23, 22, 23 when you come out, when these other guys is like 19, you know, 20. They still got, you got like 4 years on these other guys to where you can see them be able to get better and better. But I think I ain't gonna say he's not gonna get better ever, but I think they're kind of higher, closer to their ceiling already when they come out than, you know, the floor. They usually have a high floor. They usually be pretty good players when they come out, but you probably not gonna get that much better. If you understand what I mean, bro. If you understand what I mean. You say the Rockets could draft him in the 2nd round. Okay. Jared says Quinnerly is really damn good. His issue is turnovers, but when he plays clean, he's a beast. Okay, I'm gonna really have to sit down and look at this cat then. Y'all pumping him up. I ain't gonna be rooting for him because it's always U of H over here, baby. We gonna take that thing home this year. Y'all got us messed up. Darkside DJ Catastrophe, he says if we land number 2, Would you take Brandon Miller and trade future assets to get a day at the big? We could sign 2 vets and trade whoever afterwards. That would give us the interior size we desperately need. Because we do kind of need. I think I want a more established rim protector, center coming in that already know defensive coverages. Because usually the center is the one that points out and get everybody right on defense. And I think we need somebody that's well versed at that, that's already vocal, that already has found his voice, that already know his role. Now I'm not saying, a day can't do it, but NBA defenses is a little bit more complicated than just running zone like in college, because a lot of colleges run zone, but Brandon Miller at 2 is interesting. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of wait until I see more of him, against in high pressure situations, against great competition. I'm gonna wait and see to make the judge see if he can probably jump Scoot. I'm just not head over heels in love with Scoot, who I don't think he can be dethroned at number 2. Now some guys are. But I'm in the mindset of I like to see guys in high pressure situations. And playing in the G League, it's nice. You probably playing with a better quality of guys, but that don't necessarily mean that you're going to be better than anybody coming out of college. Because I know the G League is a more newer type of thing, drafting out of the G League and everything like that. But I'm talking about 90% of the players that's playing in the league today are out of college. If they didn't just come, walk on or out of high school, But most of these guys have to go to at least 1 year of college. So they're gonna be playing. He's gonna be playing against future NBA talents in college, more than likely. So it's like I'm gonna have to see Miller and attorney. Bro. Like draft stocks rises and falls in the tournament, bro. You know what I'm saying? So. Hey, I mean, number 2, I might have him number 2 on my board before it's all said and done. Jared says he tore his ACL last year in March, which was a big reason as why he had to come back. Okay, I get you. I hate injuries, especially ACL. Ooh, I know they not a death sentence like they used to be, but is that the only time he had real significant injury history? Is that the only time? Because injuries might be a concern for him. Third coach says, but Tate is off and on when it comes to shooting, and when the shot isn't there, he starts looking to bang the paint, which is an issue because he ruins the spacing when he does that. All facts, bro. That boy Third Coast is preaching tonight. All facts, Third Coast. All facts. Zane says, watch the last 2 Alabama games. They might win it all this year. I mean, they got the number 1 offense in the country, right? They got the number 1 offense in the country. So, I mean, they got some dogs over there. I ain't gonna lie. But I gotta ride with Houston. Jerace Walker and them boys, and I gotta ride with the hometown, bro. I gotta ride with the hometown. Jerry, he says, I feel like outside of Victor and Miller, there really isn't any good fits for us in the top 5. Miller may not be the second best player in the draft, but he's probably the second best fit. We do need a established 3, bro. What Miller is, like 6'9", 6'10" almost? Like, that's a tall lineup. Both of our guards like 6'5", 6'6". From our 3 will be 6'9". JABARI is basically 6'11", almost 7 foot. And Sengun, Sengun 6'10" himself, but he goes up against the bigger guys, you know what I'm saying? So that would be a big lineup, bro. Zane says Rockets could draft Brandon Miller and Javon low-key tough. Zane says he only had 1 injury and came back dropping 26 points. He nice backup point guard for Houston. We need it. Okay. I'm gonna really have to pay attention to him, bro. You singing his praises. I'm gonna really have to pay attention to him. DeQuan says I don't think them twins coming into the draft is not going to be good. I have a feeling they're going to be in the G League most of the time. I just don't like the league they play in. I don't like the OTE. You know, I just don't like the OTE. If they played in college somewhere, Kentucky, you know, Duke, U of H, Auburn, Syracuse, you know, like good programs, Gonzaga. I don't really like no Gonzaga prospects, though. I ain't gonna lie. Chet might be the best one that come out. I think Kelly O is the best guy that came out of Gonzaga. And he's a perennial backup center. But if they came out of like storied programs like that, maybe I can judge them better. Michigan State, or Michigan. I would say I like Lil Howard, man. I like Juwan Howard, boy. I like Jet Howard. He got a little T-Mac in him, bro. He got a little T-Mac. Chet hurt, bro. Chet hurt. He got hurt in preseason against LeBron. Jared says, I don't know. He got hurt in the Drew League. Jared says, I don't know of any other big injuries for Cornelius. He came back in 8 months, which certainly is a positive sign. Yeah, I mean, like I said, tearing ACL is not a death sentence no more like it was. Back in the day, it used to be like, you blew your knee out, career over, basically. Never be the same again. You know what I'm saying? Zane says Bron bullying down. Nah, Bron didn't really bully him. You know what I'm saying? He was more like, Chet got his foot stepped on, but it was, I heard from the rumors, like it was real slippery from the moisture in the gym, and a lot of guys were slipping and falling. It was bad footing everywhere, so it wasn't like LeBron, bowled him over and beat him, hurt him from just being ultra physical with him. He got his foot stepped on, and it was slick floors and all kinds of stupid stuff. But yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. Like always, man, appreciate you for joining us at the Chop Shop. The Rockets have won 2 in a row. We have now beat the 2 most storied franchises in the league history, back-to-back games, the Celtics and the Lakers. What more can you ask for, brother? What more can you ask for? I know a lot of you pro-tanking guys are sad, but hey, the lottery guys, they'll look out for us, bro. They'll look out for us. So, like always, man, put them H's up. Put them H's up. We about to ride out. Appreciate everybody for coming through and joining us at the Chop Shop. You know I rocks with you. From knee high to a fly's eye, I got you down, covered, packed. We gonna always be bringing that heat, that fire, like my boy Frank said. If you haven't already, you can join the membership package, and the link is in the description. hit that like button before we get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through and chopping it up with your boy Space at the Chop Shop. Y'all are the best. Let's get it popping. Hey, maybe we can go for 3 in a row. You never know. We're going to ride out. We're going to tell you about the truth over here. You know how we do it, man. You know how we do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Ride out. Ride out with me. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Yeah. Let's get it.
Hey, they don't tell you about the truth.
Houston Rockets, stand up, baby. Let's go.
Hey, they gon' tell you about the truth. No, they just wanna feed you.
No lies told over here at the Chop Shop, baby.
I've been running up a check.
Run it up, run it up.
Trying to get my crew right. I've been trying to do it better.
2 in a row, Houston Rockets, baby.
I can't move right without that gel. I'ma do that plain Jane without that bezel. A lot of niggas hate, so I gotta be careful. Got a gun and some money first drawing a dress up. I gotta do it right, cause I know he gon' bless us. We don't shoot that leg, but we aiming that chest up. Your homie got
CSG, we all we got, baby.
No chest up. Stay down from the beginning, the best love. I only care about you for the rest of. And I put you at the bed with the best on. I said them pipe gon' bust from the pressure. I'm way too gone for you to catch up.
Yeah.
I said nigga aggravating like bed bugs. I can feel the energy, that fake love. I can't fake kick it with you, no wrestler. Get a lot of new friends when the check come. He talking cash money, shit, but won't bet none. And I hate to calm down on the Tesla. Never slipping, I way around with a weapon. Nigga talking about some shit that I been done. All these niggas out on birth, I got 10 sons. But they don't tell you that part.
They gon' give you the truth. Nothing but the truth at the Chop Shop, baby. Already.
They gon' tell you about the truth. They just wanna feed you life. I've been running up a check.
Come back and holler at your boy Space Ghost, man.
Trying to get my crew right.
Pleasure doing business with y'all, man. Let's get it.
But it seems like I can't do right. Pull the chopper, high hand on the chair, make them pledge allegiance. Afraid to go to sleep, devil on my back, still scared of